With the news of the death of former Secretary of State Henry Kissinger, people around the globe are recalling the deep impact he had on foreign and domestic policy in the United States for decades.
Political reporter Rick Albin looking back at Kissinger's contributions and recalling one of the last times he sat down with the man who will long be remembered for his triangular diplomacy between the U.S. and the then Soviet Union and China.
Rick joins us now with more about Kissinger.
Well, he was born in Germany in 1923. Kissinger's family fled Nazi Germany in 1935, ending up in New York City. After high school graduation, he went on to City College of New York, to Harvard, taught at Harvard, then into politics in the political arena, first as an advisor to presidential candidate Nelson Rockefeller, later National Security Advisor and Secretary of State for Presidents Nixon and Ford. Kissinger and Ford stayed in contact after the presidency, with Kissinger returning to Grand Rapids on a number of occasions to talk about his view of the world and inevitably his time with President Ford. In 2013, I asked him about his impression of the 38th president.
In the almost 40 years since President Ford has been out of office, what do you believe that the American people may have learned about him that you already knew?
President Ford was a man who believed in America and who believed that the fundamental values of America could be translated into international understanding without attempting to dominate others, but on the basis of cooperation. He was a man of great courage who believed that all that could be asked of him was to do the best he could. But he was determined to do the best he could and not be swayed by tactical considerations of the moment. And above all, he was a tremendous human being. My family and I still think of him with pride, but above all, with great affection.
Kissinger's diplomatic work earned him the Nobel Prize in 1973, but nearly 30 years earlier, he earned the Bronze Star for his service in the U.S. Army. Of his time in the military, Kissinger is quoted as saying it, quote, made him feel like an American. Kissinger died yesterday. He was 100 years old.